Hi friends, it's me, your final queen, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how to make a cute throw pillow that you can put anywhere in your house to spruce up your place. What you're going to need for this easy craft is a bag of polyfill. I grabbed this one because it felt the squishiest. You're also going to need one standard pair of fabric scissors. You're going to need a yard of fabric. You're also going to need your pins to pin down your fabric, as well as a standard sewing needle to sew your closure together once you're done with your craft. You're also going to need some thread that matches your fabric as close as possible. If it's a little off, no one's really going to judge you for it. I know I won't. You're also going to need your measuring tape so you can measure out exactly how much fabric you're going to need for this craft. You're also going to need a pair of tiny snips. I call these my little baby snips, just so you can snip your threads as you go along. And of course, you're going to need your sewing machine. I named mine Bertha. She's a very old sewing machine, but she gets the job done. So if you want to know how I made this cute little throw pillow, go get yourself a snack, pour yourself a cup of tea, sit back and relax, and we'll be right back. So we're back. As you can see, I have two fabrics right here, and I've already pinned down the perimeter, and I'm just going to pin down this last corner by taking it, pinching it through to make sure that everything is secured. And so for this pillow, we're going to do 16.5 long by 16.5 inches wide. So it's a perfect square pillow. The reason why I'm doing 16.5 is just so that there's a 1/2 inch inseam on every side as you sew. So after you have your fabric pinned together around, you're going to cut it out. Okay, so we've cut it out. So what we're gonna do now is, you see how our fabric is pinned? I have the fun side, or the side with the print, inside. I have it hidden. So when you flip over the fabric, it looks white or plain on the back. And that's because when we flip the pillow inside out, you're gonna be able to see this on the front. As we start to sew it, we're going to remove the pins. Now that all of this is cut out and ready to go, we're going to turn on our sewing machine, we're going to move it over, and we'll be back. So I'm going to start to sew my pillow. I'm going to come in about, I would say, 1/4 of the way up, and I'm going to make my first start of my seam right there. I'm going to go in a little bit, and then I'm going to make sure that I back stitch to seal that shut. And I'm going to give myself about a 1/2 inch room. You're going to remove your pins as you go, just to make sure that they're not in the way. We're going to speed this up. Okay, so when you get to the corner section, what you're going to do, you're going to back stitch on that corner piece. So when you get to your corner piece, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to your wheel. You're going to spin it towards you. And you see how it's embedded into the fabric? Then you're going to flip up your leg like that. And you're going to take your fabric and you're going to rotate it to where you want the next piece to go. So there's our seamed edge right there. You're just going to plop your leg back down and you're ready to sew. Uh-oh. Ooh, this pillow's gonna be soft. And as you can see, I have multiple lines right there because I'm an atrocious measurer. And so we're just gonna keep on sewing. Sewing, sewing all day long. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Baby snip, baby snip.
Did you screw it up?
No, I just said ooh. Because I wanted to. So, along the edge that we started on, we should have a little seam there that we can get in. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your pillow and you're going to start pushing it through that hole. I'm going to get it towards that corner. When you're at those corners, just kind of push your finger into the corner hole. Pack that stuffing in there. Now you're going to take your hole and some of your stuffing. Very, very scientific. If I didn't have to monotonously show how to stuff a pillow. Exactly. I'm just stuffing. Just stuff it like an Oreo. Stuff it like an Oreo. Oreo. Is there life after pillow stuffing? Okay, everybody, so here is the final Dino DIY, our cute little pillow that we made together. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you liked this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, scare you later, alligator. Bye-bye. It feels like I could just fall asleep and forget my problems and disassociate for 4 hours. Anyways,